Ladies and gentlemen, the starting grid as they have qualified for the DEX Imaging 225 at Circuit of the Americas. A surprise front row, we have Daniel Dye for GMS Racing. Alongside is Trey Burke for Young's Motorsports. Behind them, we have Nick Sanchez for Rev Racing and Matt Crafton for Thor Sport. Behind them in row 3 is the 38 of Zane Smith for front row. And then for Kyle Busch Motorsports, it is Chase Purdy. Behind them, we have Jordan Taylor for Rayoum Brothers Racing and AJ Allmendinger for Kyle Busch. Rounding out the top 10, we have Tyler Ankrum for Shiki Hattori. And starting 10th is Ty Majeski in the second Thor Sport entry. Behind them, we have Ben Rhodes for Thor Sport and Travis Pastrana for Nice Motorsports. Behind them is current point leader Parker Kligerman for Henderson Motorsports, and then Lawless Allen for Nice. Behind them is Andy Jankowiak for GMS Racing and Stuart Friesen for HFR. Behind them is Carson Hocevar for Nice and Matt DiBenedetto for Rackley War. And then rounding out the top 20, we have in Truck 19, in P19, Christian Eckes for Bill McAnally. And starting 20th is Connor Mozak in the third and final Kyle Busch Motorsports entry. Behind them is Brett Holmes and then Timmy Hill. Row 12, we got Colby Howard for CR7 and Corey Heim for Tricon Garage. Behind them is Colin Garrett for On Point Motorsports and Haley Deegan making her first start of the season. Behind them we have Johnny Sauter for Thor Sport and the 1 of Kaz Gralla for Tricon. Behind them, rounding out the top 30 is Max Gutierrez is Logan Bearden for AM Racing and Spencer Boyd for Young's Motorsports. All the way back in row 16, you got to go all the way back to row 16 to find the 23 of Grant Enfinger. Gosh, he had a bad qualifying effort. And joining him is the 34 of Mason Massey. We have Raja Caruth and Caden Honeycutt in row 17. And then rounding out your field in row 18 is Jordan Anderson and Tanner Gray, who cracked a brake rotor in practice and was not able to go out and qualify. 8 trucks missed the race this week. Samuel Lecomte for Nemco Motorsports, Jennifer Jo Cobb for her own team, Connor Daly for Young's Motorsports, Chad Chastain along with Dean Thompson for Nice. Both G2G racing trucks of John Atwell and Norm Benning, and Mason Maggio for Peck Motorsports. And ladies and gentlemen, there's your field for the DEX Imaging 225 at Circuit of the Americas.